Hey everybody, this is Vril. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 and our playthrough as Fascist Argentina. So we've taken over all of South America, we've taken over Central America, and all the way into Mexico. We now border with the United States. So we actually have a coup d'etat set for September 17th, and we have a war to be justified on October 1st. So we'll be declaring war on the United States. I know that originally I only planned to take over South America in this series, but due to popular demand, I'm going to go ahead and declare war on the US, and we'll be taking Belize, the Guyana areas, as well as the Falkland Islands and South Georgian Islands. I've got naval invasions set up for those that are ready to go. So I actually have skipped ahead a couple months. I think we ended the last episode in June at some point. So I did a lot of order of battle and planning offensive lines and things like that between episodes so that we could get this thing going a little bit quicker. In this episode, did go ahead and start some convoys as well. We're maxed out on our Navy experience, or not Army experience, and actually we could use to probably change. Let's see, what are we actually running? Let me go ahead and just get things going here. Number one, we are currently on service by requirement. We could do all adults serve or scraping the barrel if we wanted to. I think that would give us a couple million guys. Let's, while we have a moment, look over here in Europe, and we can see the Germans are really on their last leg. They have a few months from capitulation, most likely. The Japanese going to hold out in the home islands, it looks like, for the foreseeable future. I think they still have Taiwan, a little bit over here. But yeah, they don't have much longer either, so we're questioning American sovereignty. Alright, well, we'll see about this civil war is going to spark off because of this coup d'etat. Usually, from what I've seen, it does fire off in the west. I'm not sure if these civil wars that happen in this game are predefined or not. I think they are, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember in the Communist Civil War time-lapse I did if it actually spawned in the south here or not. I can't remember. I know that there were areas in the south that had an advantage, but I don't remember if it actually spawned there or it spawned in the west or what, so we'll see what happens. And that will be momentarily. I did go ahead and recruit some new leaders as well, with the political power that we had, but we'll have our main guys up here. This, I think, Juan Pistarini has been our great leader throughout this thing. So yeah, I actually have some offensive lines already drawn. We'll see if we have to adjust this once the war, Civil War takes place, but we want to capture all this oil in Texas. Is kind of the main goal, and probably try to split, head towards Chicago, I think, and we'll get across some of these rockier mountainous areas here, probably maybe the Ozark Mountains, or I don't even know if those are mountains or not, but yeah, so here we go. The Free American Empire has been created. I think I can we create a faction with these guys? Not yet. Improve relations with them, maybe? And then as soon as we do that, we can create a faction. So for lack of a better, more creative name, I'm just going to call it the American Axis, since this is South America, North America, Axis powers, I suppose. I'm not joining the Axis. Or should we join the Axis? Maybe we should just join the Axis rather than doing this. Number one, before I do any of that. Yeah, let's just join the Axis. I don't see any harm in doing that. Alright, well, these guys... 11 divisions, that's not what we want. We want everybody on this line. Just the US line. And I guess we have to redraw our offensive line. Alright, actually, let's just go right ahead. This is a really bad idea. I just want to let everybody know that, but I'm doing it due to popular demand, so they will accept, and yeah. So who knows if we'll actually be, if the Free American Empire will be joining that, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of pop-ups there. So German Reich has accepted our request to join their faction. Alright. So we probably didn't need to be doing any sort of war justification. Can we just join their war? The Second Japanese-Chinese War, the German-Polish War. Okay, so we have Soviet-Japanese War as well. So I guess this would be the German-Polish War. Let me just double check here. Attackers. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the United States is in that war. So they have to accept it before they'll do anything. Alright, so we're gonna have some major resource issues. We're gonna have to be getting our resources from elsewhere from now on. The Soviet Union would be happy to give it to us, I think. Yeah. We have 244 free convoys. Okay, they're trading with the People's Republic there. Actually, we could trade with the... They don't have enough, though. Steel. Okay, that one will set it up just fine. Oh, we already had a surplus here. We needed rubber is what we needed. Okay. Not too many places to trade for rubber, though. Alright, well, let's go ahead. We've got air wings without a mission. These guys all have missions. What about these guys here? Oh, we have 971? Well, we'll have them do air superiority back in Mexico. And let me just get our offensive lines going here with everybody. And we're slightly over our max on these guys, but that is basically, this is all of our armor. Our motorized guys are mechanized. Yeah, get all these guys going. Garrison's not doing anything. Get these naval invasions going. I do have my ships out here, so we'll see what happens there. I'm not sure what will happen. And we'll see what goes on in Panama here. Insufficient resources. We'll see where we are at the end of the day in terms of our imports and see what we can do. So yeah, we have call to arms. Yeah, well, we already are doing that, aren't we? We joined another war with them, probably the Soviet Union one. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, so we've got MacArthur in here. We do have air superiority. Like I said, I do have a ton of fighters over here. Okay, here we go with our naval invasions. I guess we'll just accept everything. Okay, we do have some... Looks like South African forces that are in the Falkland Islands. I don't know what's over here. Let's check on this other stuff that's going on, though. So far, it's so good down here. Okay, we've got Eisenhower. We've got a ton of aircraft. We've taken over Belize, it looks like. So let's go ahead... add these guys up to this front. Let's make sure everybody's on the line here. And assign. Okay, we just finished infantry offensive. Is that a doctrine, I think? Yeah, so we're actually not too far on these doctrines, but we'll go ahead. What do we actually do here? leg infantry, that's what we wanted. And this will increase organization for our armored units. Alright, we'll do that. Let's quickly head on down here. So our Falkland Island invasion looks like, so we've got Montgomery here, okay. Defending the islands. We have a decryption advantage, apparently. These guys are still moving. You know, there was... Since the very beginning, we had to take over the Falkland Islands, is what I've heard, so... So far, so good. We're moving. Yeah, I think because of everything that's going on in Europe, around the world, plus what we've just messed up here in the US, that... Okay, so we've got non-aggression pact with the Free American Empire. Of course we will do that. We were building some factories up, so we still have these needs. Steel needs. Are they not going to trade with us anymore? But the American Empire will. Rubber. I think we have a lot of rubber ourselves, don't we? We produce... What was our actual... Okay, we do have war economy. So that's really the best one that we can do. Actually, total mobilization would be slightly better. Maybe we'll do that at some point so we're not exporting so much. These guys are almost to the South Georgian Islands. We'll see if there's anybody actually there. I do have some of my fleet out here, just making sure that nothing happens. These guys have not taken this over yet. Let's just get going. There's nobody there. And we just took over, it looks like we've taken over Panama. So I'm going to go ahead and add these guys up to our offensive line. Make sure everybody's selected and add these guys to this long offensive here. Actually, let's try to get a little bit of encirclement going here. So we've got a pocket of American forces here stuck up against the Free American Empire there. You might go ahead... Let's see here, we've got... Let's actually cancel this. Let's take about... Let me make sure that the guys are actually here. What I want to do is set a new offensive line around these guys. How many are we selected? 18? That seems like enough. Set up one of our other guys here. This guy is pretty good. And anybody that was here, let's cancel what they were doing. I guess we already did that. Actually, we do not need it to be spread across the entire front. Let me not do that. What's the deal with 17 divisions? I'm going to cancel what these guys are doing too and reassign this front line. We just want them like a short front line. Let's see, where are the rest of the resources here? So some more oil through here. Let's actually set something like that as the next offensive line. And then we wanted to set up these guys with their line as well, and we only want that like that, and their offensive line to Chicago. There we go. We'll have these guys continue. Let me check what's going on down here in the Falkland Islands. We're just capturing it, it looks like. South Georgian Islands captured. Probably don't need our guys way over there. But for now, that's what we'll do. We'll just leave them there for a bit. Ah, yeah, it was actually these guys here, okay. Actually, we might leave them, though, just in case. I don't know what the, like, ranges are on naval invasions, that whole thing, so... What are these guys doing, though? Expedite whatever's going on here. Just want to check one thing here. So, unfortunately, because this is in our own war, we can't see exactly what kind of damage we've done. But let's use this 458k as a baseline, and we'll keep an eye on that. Seem to be pushing through the American line pretty well here, though. We'll see what happens. They did get through over here. Let's see, what kind of resources were over here? I thought they had some decent resources. Okay, we've got... What is that? Aluminum? Okay. So a decent amount of aluminum that we're capturing. What did Cuba have by any chance? They've got a bunch of chromium. I think we've got a bunch of chromium. I thought there was more here. I knew that there was a lot in this Central America, but... I was going to say, where did our army go? So nationalist Spain has capitulated. These are dark times. They are dark times indeed. Luckily we've got a ton of convoys now, so I think we'll be okay. Not liking this front line though. These guys are just all over the place. Just going to halt what they were doing for the moment. And these guys, I'll cancel whatever they were doing. I don't know what this line was. I think it was on this. Select everybody and reassign them to this front line. Okay, and then these guys. Alright, well, I think, this is going decently. What was the... Again, what was our resource that we really needed? We needed a lot of steel. I don't think we're going to be getting that until we get to... And rubber, okay? Until we get to the... like, this area of the US, I guess we could probably look at it. Then that would have... Yeah, we've got a bunch of steel here. We've got some steel here we could try to capture. In Tennessee, apparently. Bunch of steel in Michigan, bunch of some in Minnesota. Alright, well, seems kind of far away, but... These guys need to get all in position. Yeah, I think we're going to have some resistance to occupation here in the Panama Canal is one place. Okay, we've got the Dutch Reich is here. Alright, well, what else did we have around? Let's go ahead and put these guys on the garrison we had. And I'll go ahead and expand the garrison. Not really sure if they might attempt something. I'm talking about the Americans. I don't know. We'll see. I would think that if we're going to get some sort of naval invasion, it would come from around here then, up down in Argentina there. So yeah, things are going well, going very slow the game is though. Actually, we probably need to rebase our aircraft. Do you have any airfields that are good? We're way back in Mexico City and we've got way too many aircraft up there anyway. Let's go ahead, take all of these guys, and is that the only airbase I'm seeing? Southwest goes, we're going to need to set up some in the central US, it looks like at some point. We need, here's an airbase up here that we can capture soon, it looks like. Okay, these guys actually can rejoin our front because we've taken out that pocket as well. So let me add all these guys to this bigger army here. Again, we'll assign everybody up here and then they'll be moving all around. "64 divisions, okay. Alright, well actually it does look like we're out of time for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. So we're now at war with the US, the Free American Empire. I'm not seeing that they're doing all that much, so we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to hit the like button, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.